Imagine how much time, effort, and money companies who use SAP have spent creating reports. Ever wondered why they need to do this? Ever wondered why this wasn't available out of the box? After all, SAP isn't cheap, and the effort and cost involved in its implementation and ongoing management is significant. The answer is threefold. Firstly, businesses are complicated. They involve processes that manage product, information, and financial flows across numerous locations, companies, and countries. Secondly, the data needed to run these processes in SAP is complex, stored in hundreds of thousands of different fields, contained in tens of thousands of tables. Finally, every SAP system is configured differently, based on the individual requirements of that business. Add these together and you've got exponential complexity. The only people who understand how all this works are your most experienced SAP professionals. So what are your options? Most companies spend a small fortune building executive reports in BI tools. This provides senior managers with a summarized, historical, lag perspective of performances in process silos such as sales, purchasing, and inventory. Then in order to try and run the day-to-day business, users try to use SAP's standard reports, but almost always find that they are too process-focused and as a result do not provide much in the way of actionable insight. To compensate for this lack of insight, IT departments are constantly being asked to develop or amend bespoke reports and download programs, which the business uses to export data and manipulate it in tools like Excel. As well as consuming significant time and effort, the end result of this is a series of disconnected and therefore risky silos of data that is used to run the business. What is known as multiple versions of the truth. Just imagine if air traffic controllers ran their airspace like this. What if they didn't have uniform agreement as to what planes were in the air, and instead made decisions based simply on a report of how many planes landed successfully? That would be pretty unnerving to the passengers and pilots currently circling the airport. Of course, they don't operate like this. They concentrate on the planes in the air, not the ones that have landed. They need a single current version of reality, one that is more than hindsight, one that provides insight they can act on. Insight that allows them to prioritize their efforts, such as understanding which planes are short of fuel and desperately need to land, and which ones will cause passengers to miss connecting flights if they're delayed. This is no different to the challenge of running a modern supply chain, only it involves products instead of passengers, and purchase orders, production schedules, and deliveries instead of planes. Your supply chain needs a control tower like this, one that is able to understand information, product, and financial flows across processes, not just within them. One that can highlight potential performance rather than just reporting on past results. A control tower that simplifies SAP's complicated logic and understands the unique configuration of your business so it can create new insights that were previously impossible. Insights that highlight issues such as critical orders, polluted data, bottlenecks, delays, shortfalls, and risks in seconds, and the reason why they exist. Imagine what you could do with this capability. The improvements you could make, the costs and inventory you could eliminate, the time you could save, and the frustrations you could remove.